Good day. Welcome to Endurance Room. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just out on a little hike today. Just hoping to find some deer sheds. I was following some trails. Didn't see anything yet. A lot of sign, but no sheds. But while I was out here, I was just getting ready to set myself up with some pine tea. And while I was doing that, I thought this would be a perfect time to take a look at the Helikon Tex Super Tarp Small. My friend Stuart from BUSHCRAFT sent one along the other day, and I've been running around with it for the past week or so. I really dig it. I have been using the Helikon Tex Super Tarp 3x3 now for about 2 years, and I really love it. It's been in my pack pretty much nonstop since I've gotten it. I've run it out in a ton of different situations, different weather, all year round, heavy snow, heavy rain, and no issues with it whatsoever. But this small format is really interesting because it is 2 meters by 2.5 meters, which ends up being about 6.5 feet by 8 feet thereabouts, which is just about perfect for a one-man shelter for 3 seasons out of the year. It's just that much bigger than a good size military style poncho. I think we've all been there with the poncho shelters where they're just a little bit too tiny and not quite enough space, and this is just about perfect. So let me turn the camera around. We'll take a look at the tarp. I actually have the 3x3 with me too, so you can see them side by side. I'm gonna run a fly while I'm making my tea. Welcome to Endurance Room. The tarp fits in my belt kit. Just about the size of a poncho. This is 4 inches by 6 inches thereabouts. And it weighs a pound. And let's compare that between a Miltech poncho, the Helikon Small, and the regular Super Tarp. So this is a 10 by 10 or a 3x3. The small is 2 meters by 2.5 meters, which is 6 feet 6 inches by 8 feet thereabouts. And this Miltech poncho, I think it is about 4 feet by 7 feet. So as you can see, huge difference in coverage. We've got about 2 extra feet on the end there at the back, and then come around to the front. About an extra 2.5 feet. So that much larger than a poncho, and the pack size is about the same. So quite a big improvement. Let me throw it up on the ridge line and we will run a fly. There we have it. Our poncho is underneath for a little perspective. All 4 corners are tied out. Up on the ridge line. And quite a bit of space, man. That's perfect. For warm weather, baby bag, your sleeping bag underneath, perfect. So right now, I've just got it rigged up with a little bit of bank line on one of the top corners. I have that preset. And then up here at the peak in the middle, I've got another hank, and I use this for running plow points. And plow points with a rectangular tarp is pretty nice because you've got a long side of cover and then a bit shorter of a side of cover with a little bit more opening, but still quite a bit of space overhead. So I really like it, and especially in warmer weather. I think it's really ideal, and they fit in quite a bit better in these tighter environments. So the only issue that I have with these is the tie outs. It's not really an issue. It's just, my hands are, they've been through the ringer a bit, and I don't have quite the feeling that I used to have in some of my fingers So getting a hold of these nylon ribbons can be a little bit difficult sometimes. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is running just a little paracord loop through the eye holes that I use most often. 5 tie outs around each side of the perimeter and 5 at the center ridge line. And so you can see underneath, we have reinforcements on each of the tie outs. It's a triangular piece of material. You can see the ripstop in the nylon, very nice. And at the ridge, we've got our reinforced patch. In contrast to this one, the Super Tarp 10x10 or 3x3, it has a ribbon ridge line running across the center, so it's reinforced across the peak, whereas the small, it's just got these patches. But considering its size and dimensions, I think that's pretty suitable, and it definitely helps cut down on the weight. I mean, warm weather, this is perfect. You could run a bug net underneath here, or, you know, a little like net tent. As far as colors go, it comes in this PL woodland, which is the Polish woodland, and it also comes in M81 US woodland. Well, there you have it, everyone. The Helikon Tex Super Tarp Small. If you want to check one out, I'll have a link for you down below in the comments and in the description. You can get it at betterbushcraft.com. And he has both the small and the 3x3. I like them both. I think this is great for warm weather, and then I do like the 3x3 for the colder months. I really like being able to close my tarps off these days, and it works really good over top of my hammock as well. This is a little bit small to run over a hammock. You can fly it as a diamond, and it's just about enough coverage from end to end. For hammocks, I like the 3x3 myself, but there you have it. Any questions, just let me know down below. I'll try and help, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.